How comfortable are the people on your team with taking risks? How much does their hesitation, even in common situations, impair organizational results? Watch this short video for a few ideas on what to do. I'm Bob Wendover. In a blog post entitled "The Difference Between Commitment and Technique," marketing guru Seth Godin observed, most people don't want to commit until after they've discovered they're already good at something. Now, in a broader sense, the same thing is true about decision making. Ask any good decision maker you know, and they'll tell you that they've developed their problem-solving skills through a series of trials and errors. Now, chances are you're already a good decision maker, maybe even a great one. But how do we get those around us to commit to taking action when the outcome isn't clear? The key is understanding calculated risk. When apprehensive about making a decision, smart decision makers ask themselves, what are the chances? A while back, my daughter, Erin, texted me from Barcelona, Spain, to say that she was going to go bungee jumping in the next day. Now, you can imagine my first reaction. But then I thought, I skydive, and that's reputedly 5 times as safe as flying in a commercial jetliner, which is reputedly 5 times as safe as driving around town. Chances are this will be the only time she ever bungee jumps off a bridge tethered to a big rubber band. So, the chances of her getting hurt are probably a factor of 5 less than her skydiving. I think I can live with that. Frankly, the photos she sent me the next day were great. So, what the heck? Consider the people working around you. How would you rate their orientation toward risk? Now, I'm not talking about big risks, but the little ones that would probably improve processes or maybe boost customer experience and save time. Now, there's no scale here, such as 1 through 5. But you can detect this orientation by listening to what they say and watching what they do. Listen in meetings, consider the conversations you have with them. How about the examples they give, or maybe the stories they tell? Do they shoot down colleagues' ideas with comments like, oh, I don't know, that sounds pretty risky, or, I'd think twice about suggesting something like that. You can also do the same thing, by the way, to some degree at least, during applicant screening. Simply asking someone, what's the biggest risk that you've taken in a past job? That will reveal at least some of their orientation by watching the way they initially react. Those comfortable offering ideas and persuading others will probably welcome the opportunity. They might smile and say something like, that's a great question. Those naturally hesitant, on the other hand, and maybe afraid to rock the boat, if you will probably be caught maybe flat-footed and unprepared. Would you still hire someone with that kind of an orientation? Yeah, maybe, but at least you know more about what you're getting as they come on board. The best thinkers in any environment are those committed to making a difference regardless of the circumstances. They recognize and accept that not every decision will work out and not every suggestion will be welcomed in the environment. But they're okay with that until they sense that the bureaucracy is working to defeat them. Then they'll be gone in a heartbeat, and you'll have lost those who contribute the most. And now, if you're okay with that, bless you. But if you're not, consider how you're going to disrupt this belief system within your organization so that doesn't happen. How do you deal with risk-averse members of your team? What approaches have worked for you? I think we'd all like to know, so put them in the comments below. And be sure, by the way, to subscribe to this channel to access more insights and ideas just like these. I'm Bob Wendover.